Welcome to your mind-body connection. My name is Xandra, and as always, I am so thankful to be your guide for your practice today. This is a yoga sculpt, so we will be moving through a Vinyasa Flow sequence and then adding in our weights to build into our strength. So I did grab a heavier set and a lighter set. I do find lighter weights to be a little less weight-bearing when it comes to specific poses that we will be practicing. So let's get started in our strong mountain pose. So feet about hip width apart. Start to feel really grounded through your feet. Have a little softening through your knees. And then right away, we are bringing some activation into the legs. Tailbone draws down, low belly hugging in and up. And then just do a few rotations of the shoulders, letting any stress or tension just roll off of your body and your mind. And then letting your shoulders relax away from the ears. Just bring your hands right against your heart. Close down your eyes. Just taking a moment of gratitude that you landed on your mat today. That you are practicing your own self-care, connecting to your physical and your mental strength. And remember that being strong isn't just about pushing through or persevering through challenges. But a sign of strength is also the ability to soften, to back off. So remember that this is your practice. Take what you need, release what you don't. Take just a few deep, steady breaths here, just continuing to settle in, noticing how you feel today. And then opening your eyes. Inhale, stretch the arms up and over. Take your right hand to the nape of the neck. Grab hold of your right elbow with your left hand and then start to lean over to the left. So side body stretch, also working into our shoulders. Releasing back to center, stretch tall, and then bringing your left hand to the nape of the neck. Grab hold of the elbow and stretch over to the right. Come back up through center, release the arms back behind you, interlace your fingers, lift through the heart, roll the shoulders back. Option to take the gaze up or even drop your head back. Releasing, take one more deep breath and stretching tall. Exhale to your forward fold. So start with some bend into your knees here. Grab onto opposite elbows and then just start to sway gently from side to side. Just breathing more space, less tightness into the back body. Let your head hang heavy. And then releasing your hands towards your feet. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen forward, nice flat back. Exhale, release, forward fold. Do that one more time. Inhale, lengthen, create more space. Exhale, release, and fold. Now planting your palms, step back into your plank pose. So starting to feel that connection into our center. Hug low belly in and up. Stay grounded through your hands as you broaden your shoulder blades away from your spine. Remember, you can always drop the knees at any time for more support. We're here for just one more cycle of breath, keeping our legs engaged. Now inhale, shift slightly forward. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly. Tops of the feet press down. Inhale, lift through the heart, cobra pose. Exhale, release all the way back down. Curl the toes. Inhale, press back to plank. Downward facing dog on the exhale. And then any movement that feels good for you here. So maybe you pedal your feet back and forth, move the hips a little bit, shake the head yes and no. Make sure that you are relaxing through your neck. Stay connected to your deep and steady breath. Take one more inhale. Full exhale. Take a deep breath in, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop, top of the mat. Inhale, flatten your back, lengthen forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, root to rise, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Take a moment, close down your eyes, and start to create a more personal intention for yourself. Your why for bringing you to your mat. Allow that to be your inspiration and your motivation anytime you feel challenged or distracted. Now opening the eyes, inhale, reach up, moving through a few sun A's. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, plank pose. Adding on our chaturanga, low push-up, inhale, shift forward. Lower halfway as you exhale, squeeze the elbows in. Inhale either to the belly for cobra or that halfway point, up dog, lift and lengthen. Exhale, down dog. Take a deep breath in, a full breath out. Inhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Exhale, step or hop, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, strong mountain pose. Exhale, recenter. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold, hinge from your hips. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, plant the palms, step or hop back, lower chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale. Travel forward as you exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, root to rise, come all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more, inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa. Find your rhythm. Modify if you ever need it. Drop the knees or skip your vinyasas. Try not to see modifications that you're doing something less. You're just doing something different. Listening to the feedback of your body. Practice with patience. Take a moment, breathe in, breathe out. And if you ever don't feel restful here in your down dog, just take child's pose instead. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, step or hop, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Chair pose. Sink back into your heels and your hips. You can start with your hands at your heart center. And we will start to move into our yoga sequence that the second time through, we will add our weights into it. So just feeling our way through it to start. Take one more cycle of breath here in your chair pose, Utkatasana. Inhale, rise all the way back up, mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, vinyasa. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, knee to chest, round your back. Inhale, sweep your leg back high. Exhale, step forward, high lunge, crescent pose. So take a moment, stabilize. Hands can come to the heart, arms can reach. We want to feel the feet ground us into the earth. So with our strong foundation, we build upon that, eventually creating lightness and expansion through the upper body. Keep breathing deeply here, last moment. Now hinging forward, sweep your arms back in space. As you feel the weight, shift forward into your front leg. Keep powering back through your left leg. Keep gazing at one point, shift forward. Warrior 3, finding our balance. Feel this internal rotation of your left hip. Dial your left toes down. Both legs are active, strong, and then feel a lift, a lightness through your heart center. As you take your next inhale, come all the way up, one-legged mountain. Lift your left knee up, and then bend your elbows, open the heart. Steady your body with your breath, with your focus, tapping into our strength and your own personal intention. Stay connected to it. Feel it already being embodied within you. Reach the arms back up and then bring your hands all the way down, standing splits, lifting our left leg towards the sky. Now take a big step back, spin your back heel down, open up warrior 2. So stacking your shoulders right above your hips, energize through the arms. And then take a moment to gaze down at your right knee. Try to either keep it stacked above your ankle or a little bit back behind. And then keep drawing your knee open towards the pinky edge of your foot. Breathe into the central axis of your body. Now inhale, lean a little forward, flip the palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Feel into the opening between your right rib cage, more space for breath. Inhale, come back, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle, right forearm to right thigh, top arm reaching as far over the head as you can. Come all the way up, straighten the front leg, heels in, toes out, coming into our horse stance or goddess. Feeling into this nice hip opener and strengthener. So tapping not just into our physical and mental strength, but also our physical and mental flexibility, right? The ability to take it moment by moment, going with the flow, breath by breath, less rigidity, more fluidity. Now release, straighten the legs, parallel the feet, wide-legged forward fold, drop into it. Relax your head, soften your jaw. Feel the essence of letting go. Now slowly start to pivot over into your low lunge. Left hand down, right arm high, dragonfly twist. Then bring your left knee down and sweep your right leg back behind you. Now it's helpful to angle your left toes behind your left knee a little bit. Now stretch your top arm up and over. Create a lot of space from right hand to right heel. Gazing wherever it feels best for your neck. Take one more deep breath in. Full breath out. And then rotate, come into your plank pose. Either move through your vinyasa or you can always just press back, down dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, shift forward, knee to chest, round your back. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, step forward, high lunge. Take that moment of awareness into your foundation, your alignment, positioning the arms in any way that feels best for you. And then allow your breath to bring more life into your poses, into your body. Feeling that steadiness, new current of energy already running through us. Now start to shift forward, sweep the arms back. Bring that awareness into the sensations of weight pouring forward, but also power back through your right leg. Feel the shoulder blades squeeze together. Then shift forward, find your balance, warrior three. And it's okay to wobble, it's okay to fall. When we are coming into our poses from this place of perfection or trying to be in control all the time, we miss out on just staying really open and curious to the process, to the practice. It's all good if you fall. Now slowly come all the way up, reach the arms, lift the right knee, and then open the heart, bend your elbows. Keep gazing at one point, softening your eye gaze, so it feels like this very meditative moment. And then release, standing splits, keep lifting the right leg high to the sky. Drop your nose towards your knee. Then take a big step back, spin your back heel down, anchor down, open all the way up, warrior two. Soften the shoulder blades down your back. And then bring that mindfulness into the front knee. If we track the knee beyond the ankle, that can just be a lot of pressure on the knee joint. So we want to keep our joints nice and supported. Now inhale, flip the left palm, lean forward. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Feel that openness into the left side body. Come back, warrior two, and then left forearm to left thigh, top arm up and over, extended side angle. Inhale, come back, warrior two. And then straighten the front leg. Bring your heels in, toes out, coming into our horse dance. This time, interlace fingers behind the back. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Feel into the shoulder opener. And remember, you can always just grab onto opposite elbows too if that feels more accessible. And just feel back into your breath. Notice what feels stronger, what feels more open within you. Then straighten the legs, come into that wide-legged forward fold, drop into it. Now pivot over to the left, low lunge, right hand down, left arm high. And then bring the right knee down, angle the right foot behind the knee, sweep your left arm back. Extend the top arm up and over. Stay anchored through the right hand. And then slowly rotate, plank pose, either moving through your vinyasa or come back into your down dog. Always check in with the feedback of your body. Now maybe take a brief child's pose, maybe a water break if you need it, because we are about to add in our weights. And remember, the weights are always optional. Do what feels right for you today. And each time you do this kind of practice, you will get stronger. You will feel more confident within. All right, making your way back into down dog. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, step or hop top of the mat. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, fold. Grab your weights. I am going heavier for this first part of our sequence. Feet hip width apart. We're thinking chair pose, but getting a lot lower. So coming into our squat, bicep curl, overhead press. So squat down, keep your spine long, lift up, bicep curl, overhead press. Coming back to the squat, up to you how low you go. Squeeze the glutes at the top, bicep curl, overhead press. So starting to feel a little bit more of that challenge as you come into it. Keeping your core engaged as well. We have 5 more. Try not to rely on that momentum for your upper body strength. Just 3 more. You're doing great. Last 2. Last 1. Finish out strong. Now moving into your forward fold, option to keep the weights within your hands as you move through the vinyasa. If that does not feel okay for your hands and wrists, just bring your palms flat. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reach the leg high. Exhale, step forward, coming into your high lunge. So coming back to bicep curls and also bending our back knee as we come into that arm strength. It's up to you how low you go. You can always take the bend out if that feels better. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Upper and lower body strength. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. 10. Shifting forward, squeeze your elbows in, tricep kickbacks. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Really squeeze the triceps at the top. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Warrior 3. Start with your weights hanging down towards the earth. Take that moment to stabilize. Anytime you need more stability, you can always take the back toes down. We're coming into our rows. So start to row it back, squeezing the shoulder blades together, feeling into full body strength here. We're halfway through it. Last 4, 3, 2, and 1. One-legged mountain. So you're probably feeling your right leg about now. I know I am. So again, stabilize if you need to, bring the toes down. Otherwise, you're lifting your left knee. Option to straighten the leg forward too. Now coming into our cactus arms, and then we hug it in. Open out and hug in. So try to breathe deep. I know the heart rate might be coming up a little bit. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, standing splits. So we can release the weights here, use them like blocks to bring the floor closer to us. We're coming into toe taps. So tap left toes to right heel and then lift back up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, feel into that activation. 7 of your glutes and hamstrings. 8, 9, and 10. Big step back into your lunge. So here is where I go lighter with the weights as we come up into warrior 2. So spinning the back heel down, arms come out, palms up this time, and just feel into this added strength within your arms. Try to breathe deeply. I am feeling it. Strong, warm, sweaty. Now inhaling a little forward. Exhale, plug the left elbow in as you reach the right arm up and over. Reverse your warrior. Come back, warrior 2. And then right forearm to right thigh. Top arm up and over. Make sure this feels okay to have the weight there with your shoulder. And then we just start to draw the elbow down and back, up and over, down and back. Feel the scapula move down and up through this movement. We have 5 more. 4, 3, 2, last one. And then come all the way up into your horse stance or goddess, bend into it. Weights hang down to start. Coming into upright rows, so you have the option to stay in the squat position, or you can straighten the legs as we row it up. So ready? Let's do it. 1, 2, just 10, 3, again, you can stay, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Release the weights down, come into the squat, little pulses. Feeling that burn. Last little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wide-legged forward fold just for a moment. Bring the arms back behind you. Stretch into the shoulders. Then release. Pivot to your low lunge. Right foot forward, left foot back. Left hand down, left knee down. You have the option for your weight here as we come into our modified side plank. So right arm up and over, and now we're coming into elbow and knee taps here. So take a deep breath in. As you exhale, hug knee and elbow. Reach up and over, hug it in. We're just doing 5. You got it. Last 2. Last 1. Extend, hold for just another moment. And then release into your plank pose. 5 yogi push-ups here. So you can drop the knees if you need to. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower just halfway. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower. Up, lower. Core is strong. You have 1 more. And then move into your back bend. And then down dog or child's pose. A very brief moment of rest. Check in with how you feel. You're doing amazing. It's not easy, but you committed to this practice. Remember your intention, your why for being here. Strength doesn't mean just pushing through, persevering through challenge, but also when to back off, when to soften, when to let something go, when it is not serving you. Okay, last breath here before we explore the second side. New side, new experience. From down dog, take a deep breath in. Exhale, travel forward, top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Grab your weights. Come up, mountain pose. Squat, bicep curl, overhead press. Squat down. And then feel into that upper body strength. Maybe you don't go as low this time. Maybe you go lower. How is your energy today? We are just doing the best that we can. We're already halfway there. Try to keep your upper body more elongated as you come into that squat. We have 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. And because this is our last time in chair, we're gonna pulse it out. Why not? We're here to get stronger. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release to your forward fold. Option to keep holding your weights or release them. Move through your flow. High to low, up to down. Now inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, step forward, high lunge, crescent pose. So coming into bicep curl and also bending our back knee. If it doesn't feel okay for the knee joint, take the bend out. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. Hinge forward, tricep kick back, squeeze the elbows in, doing your best to straighten back as much as you can. Feeling into a lot of strength, lower body and upper. Let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hinge forward, warrior 3 with our rows. So take that moment, do your best to balance. Option to drop the back toes at any time. Start to row it back. Row it back. Feel into the changes of your body and your mind. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. One-legged mountain. So you choose, right? If you want to bring toes down, keep the knee bent, or lengthen forward. Cactus your arms, and then hug it in. Open out, hug in. Try to breathe deeply here. I know that heart rate is probably a little bit quicker, which is good, right? Cardio health is good. Just a few more. Last one. And then moving into standing splits. Maybe the weights are used like blocks, coming into your toe taps. Right toes to left heel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there, 9, and 10. Big step back into your lunge. I'm gonna grab those lighter weights as we come into warrior 2. Palms up, shoulders above hips. Feel into your arm strength. Breathe into your body. Take another deep breath in and reverse your warrior. Hug the right elbow in towards your hip. Inhale, come back, warrior 2. Exhale, extended side angle, top arm up and over. Check in with your shoulders, feedback. And then we draw down and lift up. Down and up. We are almost through our sequence. Remember your intention. We just have 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Coming all the way up into your squat, heels in, toes out, upright rows. Option to straighten and bend. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here is where we hold and pulse. Maybe you want to lift your heels this time. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Wide-legged forward fold. This time we'll twist open, left hand down, right arm high. Release, switch sides, left arm sweeps up. And then release down, drop into it. Pivot into your low lunge. Right hand down, left arm high. And then we bring our right knee down, angle the foot behind, coming into your supported side plank with our elbows to knee taps. So lift up and then hug in. We are almost there, my friends. You got this. Finish out. Last one. And then rotate around. So coming into our 5 yogi push-ups. I'm going to drop the knees. Go into it. You just have 5. And then moving into the back bend after that last one. Take a child's pose. Release. Notice how you feel. Come back to that place of gratitude that you put in the time and the effort and the energy to be here for yourself, to get stronger, more flexible, mind and body. We just have one more strengthening pose, dolphin plank. This is it, last effort. Come into it on the forearms. Hands can be apart, fingers can interlace. You can always support yourself with your knees, or if you want a little bit more, hover the right foot. And breathe. Try to slow down the rhythm of your breath here. If you have your right foot lifted, switch sides. Keep hugging low belly in and up. Ground even more through the forearms to feel lighter within your shoulders. Release your left foot. Take one more deep breath in. And then release as you exhale, coming into your Sphinx pose. So lift through the chest and gaze over the right shoulder. Come back to center. Gaze over the left. Come back to center. Release all the way down and then make your way back into your down dog. Inhale, right leg high. Half pigeon pose, so right knee towards the right wrist. Left heel towards your left hip or left wrist, dependent on your flexibility. And if this feels like way too much weight pouring into the right knee, the right hip, take this pose on your back, crossing right ankle above the left knee. And then release down. So we are shifting the energy, the intention, cooling it down, slowing it down, coming into that deep release. We did a lot of good strength for the legs. So feel into more softening of your muscles, releasing any of that tension and tightness that we created through strengthening. Now coming into the opposite feeling. And now releasing back into your down dog. Option to lift through the right leg, bend and open. You can add any movement that feels good there. Then release down, lift your left leg high, left knee towards the left wrist, left heel towards right hip or right wrist. Taking the pose on the back if you need to. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. And then just start to settle in. Maybe even closing down your eyes and directing your breath into those parts where you feel it the most. Take just a few more deep, steady breaths. And then coming back into your down dog, any movement that feels good for the left leg. And then making your way all the way into a standing forward fold, top of the mat. One vertebrae at a time. Come all the way up. Roll the shoulders. Take your right arm in front of you, cross left elbow against the right, stretch into the front of the shoulder. Release, switching sides. And then stretch up, interlace all fingers, press the palms up, lift and lengthen. Side stretch to the right. Come back to center, side stretch to the left. Center, round forward, open through the upper back. And then release, you did it. Amazing work today. I am so grateful that you joined me for your yoga sculpt. I hope you have a great rest of your day and then I get to see you soon.